I invite Dr. Shenoy to welcome one and all present here.
Good morning, all. Happy Independence Day. And I can never stand listening to this song without goosebumps. So it is so nice to be here on Independence Day. And let us make sure the country has achieved freedom with a lot of struggle. And we have been so lucky to be living in this independent India with so much opportunities, which is world's independent fourth or fifth largest economy, so much opportunities, fastest growing economy. And where we are lacking is in science. We all of us know that. And I'm sure coming decade belongs to us. And we have brilliant brains in the country. I'm sure those who have gone outside and seen the world understand that India has one of the best brains. But unfortunately, we were not able to keep them here. In the coming era, hopefully it will change and we will produce brilliant results as a scientific community. So that comes to us, this course, we have been thinking of this immunology course for some time. Not sometime 3 or 4 months back, it was, we always think we need to create a platform where learning is the primary motive and learning has to be at the forefront, and we need to educate people. We need to have one of the best learning platforms in the world. I and Sakir has been discussing for some time. Then when we met, suddenly we thought immunology, there is a huge lacuna. Even in major institutes, there are a lot of people don't give immunology the due importance. Why immunology is important is because, you know, we are going to move to an era where there is precision medicine. All of us know that. I am sure another 10 years from now, we won't treat every patient of rheumatoid similarly. We will do transcriptomes, metabolomics, and we will see how things are evolving and whether each patient whom to give rituximab. Already in scleroderma and lupus, it is going to come. Interferon signatures have come, inflammatory phenotype has come, fibrotic phenotype has come. So we are going to decide therapy based on immunological phenotype of patients, and it's not going to be easy. And you like it or not, all major companies are working on cell-based therapies. You take out the cell of patients, modify it externally, and give it back to them. CAR T-cell therapy is just the beginning. NK cell therapies and vector-based therapies are going to come into forefront. And you cannot practice rheumatology, which is so much autoimmune into it and immune modification into it. Not only rheumatology, most of the major specialties are going to have a major overall the way we practice in medicine. So knowing immunology is no longer a luxury. Previously, when we were there, we were all, I am sure, all of us have cribbed enough and more. Billy Chuha बहुत बात करते हैं. Billy Chuha is basically rats and mice and rat. We keep talking in SVG morning classes. So Billy Chuha we used to hate. But now we realize that it's a blessing that we learned because, and I think it is onus is on us to educate people, have a platform in long term. And what are we trying to do? This is actually speaking, we want to create one of the best learning platforms in the world. And you like it or not, all of you are guinea pigs. We are trying to do something innovative. And we would be very thankful to you if you give your feedbacks, honest feedbacks to us how to improve our these presentations and this format. So to do this, we have one of the, Sakir has been the brain. We have been very lucky to have such a innovative brain like Sakir with us. Sakir designed the whole program with Panktis. Panktis started it, but Sakir modified it, and all the captions and entire thing is done by Sakir. And Chenkappa is a workforce. He's again another very brilliant brain. He executes stuff in a very, very well, and his clarity of ideas are very good. So these two people designed the entire program. I am just a facilitator, trying to link people and do stuff. So they are the two. Sakir basically has done, I thought I will introduce them also. Sakir has done DM from SGPGI. Now he is in Bhubaneswar, and he is one of the most prolific writers of all high impact faculty journals. He has links, and he has been associated with us, so we could also get a lot of good publications with his help. So he writes well, his analysis is extremely well. Chenkappa designs studies well. He is also guides PhD students. He has been heading the Department of Rheumatology in Immunology and Rheumatology in JIPMER at such a young age. So he has taken a huge amount of responsibility. After doing DM in JIPMER, he is heading the department there, and he is doing so he is late because his bus has been late. He will be joining us in a couple of hours. And then this is the team. Sandhya, after doing training her MD, she was 1 year junior to me in JIPMA. We did MD medicine together. Then she was in Vellore. After that, now, after a short stint in Delhi, she is moving back to South. He's going to join Narayana Hrudayala next month. She is again one of the most, I always tell, she is one of the most underutilized brains of our country. Thanks for being here, Sandhya. Bensita again trained from PGI. You must have, I'm not sure how many of you are there in the IRA groups and all. She writes so well. Nowadays, after last 1 year, she is not writing. Otherwise, her linguistic skills and artistic skills are extremely good. Such a good brain. Bensita is also here. Avinash, his humor sense is what he is known for. He has a scientific brain. The humor sense is unparalleled. He is competing with Sapan sir for his wit and the extempo humor. Sanket, again, the master, brilliant teacher. He just communicates well. I don't know how many of you know him. He runs a online teaching platform called Medcast, which teaches people how to think. He doesn't teach MCQs. He teaches concepts, and he has a huge fan following across country. I never knew that because after a couple of years I have been interacting with him. So then I know, apart from his practice, his major thing, he loves teaching. His passion is teaching, and he just enjoys doing that. Very few people do that. He just enjoys it. And Sai, of late, I have been introduced to Sai by Chengappa. He's got trained under Chengappa, again from JIPMA. So Sai basically practices in Vizag. He's again going to speak to us on variety of topics. Pankti did DM from SGPJ. Now she is bonded with, they have 2 years bonding. So that's what she is bonded with KGMU. It's just getting over. Fortunately or unfortunately, she is going to move to Canada for 2 years. I hope it is 2 years, and I want her to come back and contribute. I was telling today morning itself, she is going to get trained in psoriatic arthritis and lupus. I am not sure how much extra she will get trained. She is already, and whether she will train them, that also is a possibility. Anyway, she is going to Toronto for a couple of years, and she will come back to India and establish a beautiful psoriatic arthritis and lupus cohort, hopefully. And Rudrapan is the youngest among the lots. But he speaks very well. I have heard his multiple talks. Just finished DM from SGPJ, and he is working currently there as a assistant professor. He is also bonded. So Rudrapan is going to talk on variety of topics. So we have this brilliant team speaking to us. Again, I tell you the small thing. We need your feedback. Please write it down. Points how we can improve it, and hand it over to us at the end. You can hand it over to Meera or one of us at the end of presentation or in between also. So Sakir has told me that I have to just set the ball rolling. He has given me a very, then he told कि हम देख लेंगे, आप थोड़ा शुरू करके दे लेना, because he knows that I can't run the show, and he is the. So I told I will just ask you, what is immunology? Can you tell me what is the meaning of immunity? From where did it come? Any students? What is the meaning? Immune means what? Any one of you? Immune is a Latin word. Can you say what is the name word? All of you like it. All of us hope that we have that. Immune means exempt from tax. That's the origin of this word. So immunity, immunis means exempt from tax, and immunity is basically, the word came the one which protects us from pathogens and unwanted elements. During my 2 or 3 slides, I will just set the ball rolling. I won't go into any details. So these are the soldiers about whom we are going to talk today. These are T cells, B cells, NK cells, monocytes, macrophages, neutrophils, to dendritic cells. So these pictures you will keep seeing during the coming slides, out of which, what are these cells called? This you should say, yeah. They are granulocytes. So these cells are part of it, and T cells and B cells and dendritic cells is the maximum what we are going to hear today. And these cells get matured from 2 sides. Majority of the cells get from all the cells originate from hematopoietic stem cell. This is bone marrow, this is peripheral tissue, and from the So What is a stem cell? Stem cells is a cell, all of us know, it's a self-renewal, it has a self-renewal capacity, and also it gives rise to variety of cells. So everything comes from hematopoietic stem cells. That's the reason people think by doing hematopoietic stem cell transplantation, you can reset the immune system. And hematopoietic stem cells give rise to lymphoid progenitor and myeloid progenitor. And lymphoid progenitor then develops gives to T cells and B cells. T cell mature in thymus, B cell goes out and it matures in the peripheral tissue. And there is innate lymphoid cell, again, about which we will hear a lot. And from both the lymphoid progenitor and myeloid progenitor, the dendritic cell gets originated. It has both the origins. And all these things we are going to hear multiple times during the course of the day. And from the myeloid progenitor, you get neutrophils, eosinophils, basophils, and also the RBCs and platelets. So what determines which way the development happens? How does from the hematopoietic stem cell, what determines whether it becomes a lymphoid progenitor or myeloid progenitor? There are something called transcription factors. What is a transcription factor? Transcription factors are nothing but factors which bind to the DNA and either promote or inhibit the development of a protein being coded or expression of gene. You know, gene becomes an RNA, DNA becomes RNA becomes a protein. So there are certain stuff which determines whether the protein will be coded or not. Or certain things, when they bind to the DNA, they promote the expression of a protein. They are called promoters, and there's called repressors. What is repressor? Repressor is nothing but a silencer. So these transcription factors determine which proteins are being expressed in our gene, because everybody has same set of genes. So these are the major transcription factors: RUNX1, Ikaros, GATA3. These transcription factors determine which way the hematopoietic stem cells will develop. For example, all of us know about the Notch1. Notch1, again, you will hear today. It will promote the T cell development, but EBF is one transcription factor which will promote the B cell development. So I will end my slide here because this is where Sanket is going to take over from me. Basically, when a pathogen comes to us, there are the broad division of immunity is innate immunity and adaptive immunity. Whatever cells we have told you, I told you in the initial slides. Initially, most of the phagocytes, dendritic cells, NK cells, and complements, they try to clear the pathogen at their level. That happens immediate. The moment the attack comes, or virus comes, or bacteria comes, innate immunity starts in action. If the innate immunity fails, then the adaptive immunity takes over. The B cells will produce antibodies, T cells will mature, and they become effector T cells and try to clear the pathogen. So this is a very, very broad overview, just a glimpse what happens in our body when a pathogen comes. We will hear about this more and more during the course of the day. Plus, please don't forget, please write your feedbacks. There is a diverse type of audience. There are rheumatologists, there are some pulmonologists, there are some research physicians, there are and DNB students. So please write what you want from us, how we can improve over the course, so that we can improve every time. Thank you for patient listening. Hope all of you have a wonderful learning. And please, another small request is, we have fun breaks, because we understand that immunology is not that easy on the brain. So we need to have some fun. During the fun breaks, when people call upon, please come to the stage and participate, because that will keep all of us entertained. Thank you.